Welcome back to Ramsey Ruckus. Today I'm going to be playing Anomalies Detective. We're going to be jumping back into the Anomalies type games, and this one seemed to got some pretty good reviews. So we're going to be exploring an apartment, I believe, or someone's apartment, where they claim that there are some anomalies going on. So let's investigate and see what we can find. I've already done the prologue. It was our own building that we got to investigate. So now we're going to go to the main story, which is my childhood friend privately commissioned you to investigate a missing person case. Today, I get to rush to a residential building in the old city and find out the truth. So let's find out the truth. Interested in supernatural events when you were in school. After graduation, you set up a private detective agency called the Paranormal Detective Agency. However, since its establishment, the commissions you received have always been about finding kittens and puppies. Yesterday, your childhood friend who works at the police station found you and brought you a commission that interested you. Alright. Oh, there's more. Recently, the police received a report from a bookstore owner that his employee did not come to work one day. The employee did not ask for leave, but he could not be contacted. 2 police officers went to the address of the missing person, a residential building with more than 10 floors in the old city, to investigate the situation, and then they also lost contact. So we're missing 3 people now. The childhood friend did not reveal other circumstances to you, but only told you that it was speculated that this building might be involved in supernatural phenomena. You were very interested and accepted the private commission from the childhood friend. Today you rushed to the investigative residential building in the old city and prepared to conduct an investigation. Player finally got up, but there was no elevator on such a high floor. I was so tired. However, now the entire building has been evacuated, it is eerily quiet here. There's something posted here. Let's go take a look. To those building notice, to those who see this message, I hope that the rules that my colleagues and I found in this strange place can help you. We found that the space in this building does not seem to be in the real world because all the devices that can display time after entering have failed. The flow of time here should be different from that in the real world, or even static. There seems to be a terrible force preventing us from leaving. No matter how we try, we will only return to the original position after taking any exit. The most terrifying thing is that no matter what changes we made to these objects in this scene before, they will be restored to their original state at this time, just like starting an endless loop. In the cycle after cycle, we still summed up the rules. When you find that the scene of the cycle is abnormal, please turn back immediately and open the entrance door. If there is no abnormality, please open the exit door. When you are correct enough times, the loop has a chance to be broken. Finally, the light in the real world cannot shine into this building. You may need this flashlight. Hope you can escape successfully. They left a flashlight behind. Okay. There are also supernatural phenomena here, similar to what I encountered when I went home yesterday. I remember there was nothing unusual at the beginning of the cycle, so let's check the environment first. I can zoom in. Alright, as you can tell, I'm playing mouse and keyboard. Let's interact with the kitty! See anything abnormal? Alright, gonna move that. Cannot interact with the door, so we might have to go down this hallway. A bathroom. Nothing weird here. Except for the operating table. That's a little weird to find in a bathroom, but I don't know if that would be qualifying as a anomaly. Bedroom. Fan, some magazines. Drying rack. And a bathroom. Nothing weird going on here. Slab of meat that no one should probably eat. Interact with the fridge. Yay, food. Okay, I don't see anything. Oh, it must be Halloween time. Ooh. Okay, I don't see anything. I have explored almost everything. It's time to check out the exit, although there's a high probability that I can't get out. As per usual. As such anomaly games go. Can we run? Do a little jog. Alright, let's see if this is the exit. That is the exit. Alright. Sure enough, I'm back to this position again. Anomalies clock. I'm still going to depend on you this time. From now on, there's a chance that something abnormal will occur here. Think about the previous rules again. If I find anything unusual, I'll go back to the entrance. If I find nothing unusual, I will open the exit. Do not forget. Alright. So I don't see the clock. Last time in the prologue, they had this little clock that shows up and it lets you know if you are progressing further or you've slipped backwards again. So let's go down here. Everything looks the same in here. Same slab of meat. Bedroom. Oh, that's a lot of pills, damn. Nothing in the bathroom. Everything's good in the fridge. What exploded? Oh, that's definitely not normal. I'd say that's not normal. So let us exit. We're gonna go backwards. All right. Oh, see, there's the clock. All right. Let's see what else we're gonna find. Now, one thing I like about anomaly games is that when you've beaten the game, you can actually go back and they'll give you a list of game anomalies that you can keep an eye out for. Sort of like a little anomaly checklist. That's always kind of fun to do if you want a new jump scare. Alright. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Same slab of meat. Nothing new. Hey, look, we have no reflection. That's an anomaly, right? Probably not. Empty box. Let's check the fridge. Into here we go. I don't see anything. Same spooky ass pumpkin. Good pumpkin though. So I'm gonna say there's nothing wrong here. So we'll go forward. Maybe we should check on the cat. Hey buddy, you doing alright? Alright. So we will exit. Hearts. Do we have health? I wonder if we missed something. Alright, we got somebody sitting here. Door girl. Will you help me? You are alive? Hee hee, you are such a joke. Of course I am not. If it weren't for that beast, I wouldn't be trapped in this damn place. Can you help me escape? I don't even know how to get out myself. Never mind, how do you want me to help? I don't ask for much. If you can collect all the anomalies in this place, we trapped souls will be able to get out naturally. All the anomalies. So, are you an anomaly? Wasn't that a different color? I should probably pay attention to the color of things in these games. They like to switch up some color in like wallpaper or objects. Like if you view my game that I played, the 10 Bells, they did that a couple times with the wallpaper. Okay, so supposed to report anomalies, but what if like that girl, does that qualify an anomaly because she's not originally supposed to be there? So we're gonna go ahead and say that she was an anomaly and go backwards. Cat seems fine. Okay. So I was right. The girl was an anomaly. At least I think it was the girl. Cat seems fine. Box is green. I feel like this was red. 102. Gotta remember that, see if that changes at all. Nothing in here again. Best thing about this is you don't know what the game is going to have for you. Oh, good grief. No, no. Well, we didn't need to see that, but curiosity killed the cat, you know. Okay, it's raining. Nothing in the fridge. So... gas stove. That's working fine. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say no anomalies. I think everything's fine. Okay, we were right. Let's see how far we get. Let's check on... Whoa. Cat seemed a little sketchy. Still 102, still green. I don't know about you, the cat sounded weird. Nothing going on. Door seems fine. Same slab of meat. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say for now that the cat wasn't. Was there always a dog here? Can I crouch? No? Okay. I'm gonna say anomalies. I don't remember there being a dog. And the cat was just sounding too weird. I was right. Well, I don't know if it was the cat or the dog, but we unlocked a new story apparently. Alright, hey Mr. Kitty. That sounded normal. Let's check again. Yeah, I'm not too sure now. Still says 102. Not really seeing much going on. Same slab of meat. I do like the background music. It's very ominous and keeps you on your toes as if something's gonna happen. So far, nothing really has happened. Oh, look. Water is bloody. And no dog. So I bet the dog was an anomaly last time. And now the water is all bloody. So I think there's the anomaly. I really hope that we get some scary stuff, not just odd things. Like, oh, it's just a dog, or oh, it's... There's a document here. Holy crap, that's a lot to read. Well, we're not gonna read it right now, so... Oh, but it looks like we have a progress. Our clock says we are at 33%, so that's good. Alright. Everything's looking good. Alright, let's check on the cat again. Alright. I think the cat is the cat. So, 102, green box. Not really seeing anything weird. Anything normal there? Okay. That's the thing about these games. You never know what you're supposed to expect. Sometimes nothing. It's a teddy bear. Alright, I'm gonna say nothing is wrong, so we're gonna go forward. Oh! We missed something. Not sure what. The one thing I wish it would do is, like, tell you what you missed. But, who knows. Cat's acting normal. I'm not sure what we're supposed to keep an eye out for. I'm really not seeing anything. Can't really interact with a whole lot of the stuff either. Can't interact with the clothes, bed, bags. Nothing in the box. Nothing in the fridge. Oh, the teddy bear is gone. Okay, okay. So, okay. So I'm gonna assume last time was the teddy bear. I'm not seeing a teddy bear this time. So I'm gonna assume everything's okay. Cat's acting fine. Okay, we got it. There was nothing there. So it was the teddy bear. I bet it was the teddy bear. Cat looked like he was about to hiss at something. That was freaking weird. Okay. Well, before we say it's the cat, we're gonna double check everything. Okay, I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. I'm gonna say it's good. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. The cat was acting weird. So let's assume the cat was the anomaly. Because that was a weird noise it was making. Alright, we probably assumed right, unless there was something we missed. I wonder if that's an anomaly, just the way it's acting. Kinda sucks we have a life system. When I was playing the 10 bells, you didn't have to worry about health. It was just either you found something or you didn't, and you would just start over. Nothing in the fridge. Okay, we're gonna make the assumption again that the cat clawing in midair is an anomaly. Because I'm still not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Let's check him again. Yeah, that does not seem normal at all. Oh, we didn't get it! Oh! Okay, so maybe the cat acting like that isn't an anomaly. Alright, well, let's try again. Okay, we're gonna jump back in. Of course, it doesn't let us just exit and continue. Okay, that's gotta be an anomaly. Is the cat acting like that? That is super weird. Well, we can sacrifice one heart to see if that is a factor or not. Nothing in the fridge as usual. No teddy bear. No dog. Alright. So we're gonna risk one heart and see if the cat acting like that is an anomaly or not. I'll admit, if my cat was doing that, I'd be a little freaked out too. Not letting us go. Alright, maybe it's not the cat. That was weird. Why can't I leave any of the doors? Am I forgetting to do something? I wonder if I found a glitch. Literally nothing for me to see here. Am I forgetting to do something? Oh, that's right. Okay. Now let's see if I can exit. Still can't. Okay. So, like it was at the beginning, he said there was no anomalies. So, we're going to assume that the cat acting like that is okay. So, we're going to ignore the cat. Alright. Yeah, we're still going to ignore the cat. 102, green box. I didn't want to enter that door. Oh, hey. That doesn't look right. Well, I think it's safe to assume that the torso is the anomaly. Yeah, I'm going to say the torso was an anomaly. I do not think there's any further investigation that needs to be done. All right. Alright, as much as that is... Okay, red box. We know that's supposed to be green. But let's double check everything else. No, torso? Alright, red box. And it's bleeding. So, that's obviously an anomaly. Oh, look, another book. Okay, this one's a little bit shorter. I can read this one. Dangerous Eve. The following content comes from a mobile phone that was decrypted by the police. I didn't see Mimi this morning. I wonder if it's because it's in heat and doesn't come home every night. Forget it. I'll leave the cat food here and wait for it to eat it. Oh, it's the cat. I bet the orange cat's name's Mimi. When I went downstairs, the man was peeking at me again. Every time I see him, I always feel flustered, just like... It rained non-stop today. I hate this kind of weather. It's so gloomy and I don't have the energy to work. Why don't I go home soon? I hope Mimi can come back tonight. Okay. We saw the anomalies. Alright. Alright. Already on the way. Okay. Oh, there's a spinning hand right there. I think that's more than enough. Yeah, we're just gonna go back. Don't even bother interacting with the cat. Exploring the rest of the room. It's all good. Yep. I would be a little mad if that was not considered an anomaly. Hello, kitchen. Still doing that, I see. Alright. Box is back to being green. Cat is being the cat. Alright, let's see if we find anything. No torso. Nothing behind door number 1. Now there is an option where you can go hard mode. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's a hard mode or normal mode. I like to usually do easy mode when I'm first starting games just to see what I'm dealing with. Kind of how I play most of my games, so I can figure out the button scheme and what kind of vibe the game is going to give. Alright. I don't see anything. I think we're clear for this one. Let's see if we got it right. Oh, what'd we miss? Man, that's frustrating. I wonder if it was the cat. If at any point it's the cat, that's gonna be a little frustrating. Not seeing anything weird. Well, you are not helping. If you're gonna spot an anomaly, at least let the audience know before you start barking. My dog is trying to help me find anomalies. Do you see one? I hear you barking behind me. I'm not seeing anything. Whoa, how do you do? Sorry for disturbing. I'm just gonna make my way out and pretend I didn't see any of that. Yep. Alright, I think my dog was onto something. He already knew before he even saw anything. Cat's acting normal. Green box. 102. I wonder if this is like a one-bedroom apartment. Nothing in the fridge. Well, my dog's not barking, so obviously we're in the clear. They always said dogs can sense evil spirits. So, we're gonna assume everything's kosher. Did we get it right? Ah. Okay. I'm a little puzzled. Am I not looking at something I should be? He's doing that thing again. Press G to switch interact mode. I don't know what that does. Okay. Green box. 102. I'm not seeing anything up. Definitely not seeing anything. Most Anomaly games I play, the stuff really stands out. Like the two gals in the bathroom. Kitchen, I should say. Not really anything for me to interact with. I don't know, everything looks fine. This one's definitely a lot more difficult than the ones I've played in the past. I'm gonna say that everything's fine. Did we get it? Okay, nothing's this time. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's nothing going on with the cat. Alright, green box. $102. Oh, the window's open. Okay. No, I spotted before you. Or do you sense another one? It's not I spotted it first. Yeah, windows open. Oh! Alright. Window opened and closed on its own. Anomaly detected. Yeah, we are halfway there. Let's see if we can get all the way. New story unlocked. Does that mean there's a new item? There is. An anatomy book. Not sure how that's gonna be helpful. Alright, well, a biology lesson for you all who did not study in biology. Just look at a few pages. Odd. Yeah, that cat's gotta be on something. Okay, I'm not seeing anything once again, but I've this strange suspicion that there is something going on. And I'll bet if we fail again and lose our last heart, it's gonna be because of that cat. And nothing else makes sense. I don't know. I'm gonna say we found an anomaly. The cat is acting way too weird. Oh, man. Okay. I think we can assume that the cat is probably not going to be an anomaly at all, but I don't know. You guys can try it out for yourselves and see what you guys think, but we're going to end it right there. As usual, if you like what you saw, share with your friends and hit the like and comment down below. If there's anything you want me to play, please let me know down in the comments. And other than that, have a wonderful day. Be safe.